Ripple and SEC's never-ending lawsuit may have reached a final ruling by the judge, despite several motions filed. Now the big question remains the same: is the end here? Stick with me till the end of the video to find out more. If this sounds like something of much interest to you, be sure to check out this new video starting now. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest updates on XRP and the cryptocurrency world in general. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, we happily send you a special welcome. We invite you to hit on the notification bell so you never miss another video. We are announcing that this channel has a giveaway of 200 XRP. To stand the chance of participating, all you have to do is simply subscribe to the channel, like this video and comment with the hashtag XRP, and the winner will be announced on January 31st. After 4 years of litigation between Ripple and the SEC, perhaps the final stage is approaching, with the judge's closing ruling. And indeed, according to reports, both sides have filed several motions, in some cases considered for final judgment and in others blocked. Like the latest development, which has U.S. Defense Attorney James Phelan noting that the regulator has filed a motion to block Ripple's appraisal. Basically, the U.S. SEC wants to block expert testimony in defense of Ripple on the grounds that their testimony is unreliable and offers improper legal conclusions. Not only that, the agency claims that one of the experts does not have the proper background to provide an opinion, citing that he copied it from sources such as Ripple's blogs. In essence, the SEC is attacking qualifications and reputations of Ripple's experts, stressing that they must be able to understand the topic at hand. Likewise, Ripple's defenders had also filed a drafted motion to remove the SEC's expert testimony and related exhibits from the public record. Given the continuing motions, attorney John E. Deaton, who represents 75,000 XRP investors in the lawsuit with an amicus brief, recently posted a poll on Twitter asking the community what outcome to expect for Ripple in 2023. 59% responded that they expect a settlement between Ripple and the SEC, while 39% expect a verdict from Judge Analisa Torres. In general, it appears that January 18th was the last important date before Judge Torres works out a verdict. The lawsuit arose after the SEC sued Ripple for raising more than $1.3 billion after selling unregistered securities and XRP tokens. The outcome of that lawsuit will have a significant implication on the overall cryptocurrency market, also affecting the value of assets such as XRP. A verdict in favor of the SEC will set a rather unpleasant legal precedent for the broader crypto market. This is why this case is being closely observed by stakeholders in the industry. It is evident that developments in the lawsuit have a direct impact on XRP's price. Following the news of the lawsuit in 2020, XRP tanked by almost 25%. In April 2021, the judge handed Ripple a small victory by granting them access to SEC's internal documents, which caused XRP to rise over the $1 mark, a threshold that the crypto hadn't crossed in 3 years. According to a tweet by defense attorney James Phelan on August 15, 2022, the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York dealt yet another blow to the SEC when Judge Sarah Nedburn granted Ripple's motion to serve subpoenas to obtain a set of video recordings for the purpose of authentication, dismissing the regulator's claim that Ripple was trying to reopen discovery. This was in response to Ripple's motion filed on August 3, 2022. In the opinion and order published earlier in July, Judge Sarah Nedburn condemned the SEC for its hypocrisy and actions, which suggested that the regulator was adopting its litigation positions to further its desired goal, and not out of a faithful allegiance to the law. The lawsuit's verdict, whatever it is, will have a lasting impact on XRP's value. It is important to note that a verdict in favor of the SEC would make XRP security only in the U.S. because the regulator does not have jurisdiction across the country's borders. This should offset some of the damage to Ripple, given that it has a substantial amount of business globally. Carol Alexander, professor of finance at the University of Sussex, believes that XRP is unlike any other crypto. She believes that if Ripple manages to beat the SEC lawsuit, it could start taking on the SWIFT banking system. SWIFT is a messaging network that financial institutions use to securely transmit information and instructions. In an interview with CNBC, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse talked about the possibility of an IPO after the case with the SEC is resolved. Ripple going public will have a significant impact on XRP's price action in the following years. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. In an interview with Axios at Collision 2022, Garlinghouse further stated that the current price of XRP has already factored in Ripple losing the case. If Ripple loses the case, does anything change? It's basically just the status quo, he added. As for his personal opinion on the verdict, Garlinghouse is betting that it will be in favor of Ripple. I'm betting that because I think the facts are on our side. I'm betting that because the law is on our side, he remarked. Curiously, support for Ripple and XRP hasn't been universal really, with Ethereum's Vitalik Buterin recently commenting, XRP already lost their right to protection when they tried to throw us under the bus as China controlled. Ripple and the SEC's lawsuit is not just restricted to the courtroom. The matter is often covered by the media, with both parties having been featured in multiple op-eds, often criticizing each other. Just this month, the market watchdog and the crypto firm were the subject of a heated exchange through pieces published by the Wall Street Journal. On August 10th, SEC Chairman Gary Gensler reiterated his stance on the definition of crypto assets and their oversight in his op-ed piece featured in the Wall Street Journal. Make no mistake, if a lending platform is offering securities, it falls into SEC jurisdiction. Chairman Gensler went on to cite the $100 million settlement that the regulator had reached with BlockFi, stating that the crypto markets must comply with time-tested securities laws. As per the terms of the settlement, BlockFi has to rearrange its business to comply with the U.S. Investment Company Act of 1940 in addition to registering under the Securities Act of 1933 to sell its products. In response to Chairman Gensler's op-ed, Stu Alderete published his own piece in the Wall Street Journal and did not mince his words while taking a shot at the regulator. Alderete accused Gensler of sidelining fellow regulators and overreaching its jurisdiction, as opposed to the executive order by U.S. President Joe Biden, which directed agencies to coordinate on regulations for crypto. What we need is regulatory clarity for crypto, not the SEC swinging its billy club to protect its turf at the expense of the more than 40 million Americans in the crypto economy, Alderete added. A controversial article authored by Rosalind Layton in Forbes on August 28 pointed out that since 2017, the SEC's Crypto Assets Unit has been involved in 200-odd lawsuits. According to Layton, this figure suggests that instead of coming up with clear regulations to ensure compliance, the regulator would rather engage crypto firms with lawsuits in an attempt to regulate by enforcement. Ripple CTO David Schwartz found himself in a standoff with Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin earlier this month after Buterin took a dig at XRP on Twitter. Schwartz hit back and responded to Buterin's tweet, comparing miners in the proof-of-work ecosystems like Ethereum to stockholders of companies like eBay. I do think it's perfectly fair to analogize miners in proof-of-work systems to stockholders in companies. Just as eBay stockholders earn from the residual friction between buyers and sellers that eBay does not remove, so do miners in Ethereum and Bitcoin, Schwartz added. At the moment, the focus of the crypto community is on the possible date for the ruling, even as defense lawyer James Phelan pointed out the matter should be settled before March 31st. Notably, Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson claimed the suit's ruling would be settled back on December 15th. However, with the date passing, Hoskinson was subjected to attacks pushing him to cut ties with the XRP community. Furthermore, both SEC and Ripple are tussling over the sealing of several documents. In this line, the SEC had filed a motion seeking to seal documents deemed confidential, a matter Ripple has since opposed. Now, down to our price analysis. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. Now, putting an accurate figure on the future price of XRP is not an easy job. However, as long as there are cryptocurrencies, there will be crypto pundits offering their 2 cents on market movements. Year-to-date figures from Ripple report demand for their on-demand liquidity service not only remained undeterred, but actually grew by 9 times year-over-year, with ODL sales totaling $2.1 billion. The report further stated that Ripple has pledged $100 million for carbon removal activities, in line with their carbon neutral objective and sustainability goals. Ripple's Crypto Trends report claims that NFTs and CBDCs are still in their nascent stages, and as their potential is gradually realized, its impact on Ripple's network and on the broader blockchain space will be visible. It should be noted that while various experts have predicted XRP's price to increase in the following years, there are some who believe that XRP will lose all value by the end of the decade. The major factors that will influence XRP's price in the coming years are verdict of the SEC lawsuit, IPO after lawsuit is resolved, partnerships with financial institutions, mass adoption, and CBDC ventures by central banks. So we come to the end of this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, you can help enlighten others just like you have been enlightened by sharing this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere, guys. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content. See you tomorrow to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community.